Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to M.I.A. and the album MATANGI. Or is it MATANGI? Or MATANGI? I don't know. But it's spelled MATANGI, which you already know because it's in the title. And if you're watching this video, you probably already know the album. But yes, I'm really looking forward to this. M.I.A. I don't know if it's M.I.A. stands for like a group or if it's just one person. I don't think I've ever looked into that. Oh, I think her name is like MATANGI. MATHANGI. M.I.A. gets called M.I.A. Second name Arulpragazim. I'm probably saying it completely wrong. But anyway, known by her stage name M.I.A. Okay, so it is just one person. She's a British rapper, record producer, and singer. Her music combines elements of alternative dance, electronic hip hop, and world music with electronic instruments and samples. Absolutely. She was born in 1975, so she's actually 49 years old now, which is wild because, well, actually, it's not that crazy because I was going to say, obviously, I've heard of M.I.A. It would be crazy if I hadn't. I know a couple songs. I know Paper Planes, I know Bad Girls, and I think Bad Girls might be on this album. And this album came out in 2013, so 11 years ago. I'm really looking forward to see if it stands the test of time. If it's being requested in 2024, then I imagine it does. But I don't know, it's all down to opinion, isn't it? I love Paper Planes and I love Bad Girls, and I'm sure there's some others I know. I heard one recently, which was Bird Flu. Heard that on one of my Patron videos. It was really cool. And then I'm sure there's some others that I know, but I don't know the names, or I don't know, I don't know. But yeah, she's 49 years old. Yeah, what I was going to say is like, she's been doing this for a long time. I remember her stuff obviously from back when I was a young teenager, and her last album came out in 2022. So she's been going for it, which is awesome. Really excited to hear this album though. And I did do a makeup look kind of inspired by the cover. Of course, it's got like green on the cover, and I didn't actually do any green. I think I looked at it briefly and thought, oh yeah, I'll do something like that, and then mistook the green for blue, or like in my mind I was like, oh, it was blue I think, but actually no, it was green. Doesn't matter. I really like this look I've done today. I didn't really have like a top or like an outfit that would properly go with it, and nothing that I really felt comfortable in today, and it was a whole thing. So I just put on a little hoodie which still has some sort of geometric patterns and colours and looks cool, I guess. The makeup that I'm so happy with. I'll just come in a little closer so you can see the detail. It took quite a while. I've not done like a more complex one like this in ages. But no, I love it. I love all the colours together as well. It literally, like, even though it's not the same colours as the album exactly or at all, it still has that weird infrared look about it. I feel like it almost looks like a heat map on my eyes, which I think is really cool. I literally love it. And then I found these little things that I haven't used in a while, and I got the exact colours to match the eye makeup, and I was like, wow, that was lucky. But yeah, no, I'm really loving this eye look. And the lips are whatever. I just needed something a bit more chill to like let the eyes be the main focus, you know what I mean? But no, I love it. Look at me, just I can't stop showing it off now. I'm like, look at my eyes. I've even got blue eyeliner and in the waterline, even though it's probably, it's come off quite a bit now, but I do have blue mascara. So yeah, cool. I look cool. The eyes are like the best bit, and also my hair isn't annoying me today. That's amazing. Also, I've got booked in a bob. So I've booked in a bob. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to have a bob. It's all going to be different. It's all going to be changing up in here. I am going to put this on YouTube because I do think there's a few people that would like to see this. I don't know how many, but I know there has been a couple that have mentioned it over the years. And I saw when I posted my schedule, some people were saying like, oh, please can you put the M.I.A. one on YouTube? So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm not saying it's going to get loads of views, but hopefully some of you will enjoy it. But if you would like to see this completely uncut, then please do come over to Patreon. It helps the channel out immensely, actually. It is what keeps me going. It keeps this being my job. The patrons are just, they are the backbone of this channel, for real. And I've said that before and I'll say it again. I think I'll say it every time, to be honest, because it's the truth. But yes, if you can, that would be amazing. But please don't worry if you can't. Like, honestly, don't worry. You can like, comment, subscribe, share the video. All those things really, really help boost my videos, of course. And follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I post lots of different things over there, like things that you haven't seen and things that you won't see on YouTube, and just updates about my life, little pictures of my looks. And, you know, a lot of the time I'm like teasing what's coming and so on. So yeah. But anyway, other than that, let's get into it. Also, if you're new to my videos, I like to start my videos standing up and stand up as long as I can. And when I start to ache, because I have got chronic pain issues, I sit down. Okay, so you might see me stood up the whole video, or you might see me sat down, okay? But I'll probably announce it when I do. But anyway, yeah, stood up for a bit, which I'm feeling good about today. Some days I'm like, oh, I don't want to do a standing up video, but I push myself to because it is good for me. But today I'm like, no, I actually really want to do a standing up video today, which is a nice feeling. But anyway, let's get the flip on into it. First song is called Karmageddon. Karmageddon. I love that. It's a bit like Dramageddon. Karmageddon. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it's very short. Oh.
Things do move like sound. Waves do move like round. Running, looking on hard. Look at what I found. Where they put me down.
Oh, the sound design is awesome. Where everything is kind of placed.
There's an opening ceremony and we all start the same. Cells screw to cell phones, some phone cells. Now you know the drill, so hear me sound the bell. We use new keys to type old deeds.
I'm reading the lyrics, by the way.
What needs. Things do change and change can have a range. System shouldn't.
Oh my god, the way she is saying this.
Dalai Lama, my words are my armor, and you're about to meet your karma.
Oh, it moved into the next song. Okay, right, I just want to like go over that a little bit. Just the way she was saying it, for one. We start off and it's got like a very spiritual / magical sound. Meditational, whatever you want to say. Call it. And then this is the meditation we're in. Yeah, it's so like boom, 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 boom. Well, yeah, you can hear it, but I mean, I don't know why me mimicking it is going to help you understand what I'm trying to say more. But, you know, it feels so, it's like atmospheric at the same time as being like intense and like intimate. It's still atmospheric. It's got a slight little reverb and width to it that makes it feel like you're in a different like sort of space, which is really cool. Then when the vocal comes in, hang on, let's see. It's almost like a telephone vocal, but not quite. But it's very like the EQ is quite high, feels quite squashed and compressed in some ways. It feels almost tinny, but not in a horrible way. It really fits with like the big width of like the atmospheric bass and whatever synths. Her voice fits very like it's like thinner. It just sits well. It sits so well. And then all like the ad-libs and reverbs, and yeah, I really like that. But then this is the bit I liked. Cells grow cell phones, some form cells, some get put in cells, sex fucking cells. It's like literally like she couldn't give a fuck less. You know what I mean? She literally is like da 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 da. La da da, la da da, la da dee, la da da. It's literally like the equivalent of someone going, yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. She's just saying, yeah, this is all obvious. This is what happens. This is life. You know, there's a real couldn't give a fuck less attitude, but also like a, this is so obvious. We all know this. This is the way it goes. I don't know. There's something really cool about that. And the words are really interesting. Cells grow to cell phones. Some form cells, some get put in cells, sex fucking cells. Now you know the drill, so hear me sound the bells. You use new keys to type old deeds, set up by old needs. The what world peace? What was in your read? Yeah, that was in your feed. Where'd you get to with the internet lead? Things to change and change can never have a range. Systems shouldn't operate by sticking me in a cage. Wow, ain't Dalai Lama, ain't Sai Baba. My words are my armor and you're about to meet your karma. Ooh. I wonder who she's talking to. I'm going to go have a look on Genius, actually, because there's like something a little bit like she's talking to someone. You know, it feels like she's talking to the media, but she's like, you're about to meet your karma. Feels like the media or whatever have talked badly about her or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I may not be the Dalai Lama, but these are my words. This is how I feel. I'm going to tell the truth. And this is your karma because it's coming for you of the words I'm going to spit right now. I don't know, maybe it feels like that, but I actually have no idea what it's about. So let's have a little look-see. I love the Karmageddon of it all, though. Doesn't look like there's a about section, but I can click the lyrics. Most of the concept she expresses on this fourth LP comes from her own belief system, a pottage of pyramids, squares and circles. So this is what she has said, I think. I devised this theory that the world is made out of three types of people. Squares are logical and scientific. They create tools, so Steve Jobs would have been a square. The pyramids are the money structure and the religious structure and the ideological structures built by human beings. So it's a pyramid, the guy at the top, billions of people on the bottom, and you have to claw your way to the top and kill a lot of people on the way. So true. The circle is, I love that she's thought about this. I wonder if she was high when she thought of this. Maybe not, but it's like one of those things that you kind of do just like think about when you're high. The circle is all the other stuff we can't explain. If you cut a tree, the rings are circles, your eyeballs are circles, cells are circles. Einstein discovered how to split a circle, and it resulted in the most negative thing for humankind. You can't fuck with the circle, and to be a successful human being, you have to understand all three concepts. Ooh, she's smart. Actually sick. Like, actually sick. Ooh, MATANGI, MATANGI, is often depicted carrying a sword in her battle to protect promise of freedom that words possess and the intrinsic value of that ideas contain. Promise of freedom that words possess and the intrinsic value of that ideas contain. Okay, not written very well, have to admit, or I'm not understanding it well. But what I'm getting from that is MATANGI, or whatever the name is a goddess, a real goddess, and carries a sword and promises to protect freedom of speech. That's cool. Wait, I had no idea it had like I didn't know that MATANGI. I don't want to keep saying MATANGI if that's not how you say it. How do you say it? Also, I'm boiling hot in this thing. I need to take it off. Thought I could do it. But because what I've got on underneath just does not suit the vibes. But you know what? I'd rather be comfortable. Oh, I'm boiling. I haven't even blended all like my foundation into my chest properly. Oh no. It's fine. I'm too hot to actually care, if I'm honest. I'm actually sweating. I've not even moved. All right, anyway, let's hear how this sounds.
MATANGI.
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 MATANGI. MATANGI. I like it. MATANGI. MATANGI sweets. MATANGI Sour Patch Kids. I like it. So yeah, she's an actual goddess, which is really cool. Yeah, and she said, you're about to meet my karma. I'm just clicking that. There are 4 aspects of human life. Dharma? Oh dear. I'm joking. It's a different type of dharma. Artha, Kama, and Moksha. According to karma, all of life is governed by a system of cause and effect, action and reaction. And yeah, we know what karma is. Long story short, we're basically each other's karma. Your karma affects mine and mine affects yours. We share the same self. Okay, I like it. Anyway, let's move on. I don't think I'm going to get into every lyric and understand it all yet. This is the first song. I think the theme of karma and freedom of speech is going to run throughout this whole album, right? Next song is MATANGI. MATANGI. We did just find out that's what it was. Or was it Gi? MATANGI. Yeah, Matangi Sour Patch Sweets. Okay, let's go. Scared me. I like that.
It's a simple get to the floor.
Again, what a weird space we're occupying. It's trippy.
Bosnia, Cuba, Colombia, Ecuador, Mexico, Bhutan, Morocco,
Okay.
Bali, Mali, Chile, Malawi, China, Canada, USA and UK, Nepal, Nigeria, Greece, Peru and France. It's a simple do the dance.
She's like, everyone all over the world, do the dance. It's kind of haunting, you know? That scream? Ugh. Kind of hate that, but like it at the same time. Mostly hate it though. I'm like, don't do that. But I think that's the point.
Came up listening to Wawa, making breaks in Singapore. Preach like a priest, I sing like a whore. Do you want more? Do you want more? Do you know what I got in store? It's a simple get to the floor.
It is so trippy. That scream is just fucking me out.
It's a simple get to the floor. It's a simple get to the floor. Do you want more? Do you
Like a
want
big
more?
monster.
Do you know what I got in store? Get to the floor. It's a simple get to the floor. Do you want more? Do you want more? Do you know what I got in store? I'm ice cream. They got guns, but it points a bomb. You school of fakeness, I'm school of hard
Change
knocks.
up.
You're here to fool us, I'm here to take shots. Looking like copycat, double gang of fraud. They ain't got nothing on me now, getting bored. If you get started at the bottom, but Drake gets all the credit. Paper right aloud, right? Yeah, we be ready.
I feel like this has so much to it, lyrically. I feel like I'm at a really trippy festival. On too many psychedelics. What? Oh, I hate that sound. It's so piercing. Turning it down. I love like the next part of the lyrics say bug spray. And they sound like little bugs. You know, like irritating flies in your ears. Bug spray. Bug spray. This is definitely unique. I really love the incorporation of all like the world sounds. And M.I.A has always done that for sure. Ooh, slowing down. Oh. Okay, yeah, that one had lots of different layers and levels and movements and changes. That ending bit with the bug spray was like, I have no idea what that means yet. I feel like I might possibly find out by looking into it. But yeah, I'm not going to go through every lyric. I just want to go for the ones that I like. Obviously, when she's just naming all these different countries, it feels like she is just shouting them out and being like, it's so simple, do the dance. What's the dance though? Because then she goes on to say, pretty raw, get to the floor, came up listening to War. And I just thought like, the whole world came up listening to War. Like the whole world knows what war is. And then Weekend Breaks in Singapore, preach like a priest, I sing like a whore. Ugh, love those lines. That's just so cool. Like, yeah, I preach like a priest. I like move people. I inspire people, I give people faith, but I sing like a whore. Yeah, just by the fact of being a woman, basically, and being a woman who might want to do music that isn't completely overly modest or whatever you want to call it. Do you want more? Do you want more? Oh, it's like she's selling herself a little bit. Pretty raw, get to the floor, came up listening to War, Weekend Breaks in Singapore, preach like a please, sing like a whore. Do you want more? Do you want more? Do you know what I got in store? Do you want more? It's so simple, get to the floor. Or maybe she really is just saying, get to the floor, come dance, get to the floor, because I'm singing you my speech, I'm singing and preaching to you through my music, I'm singing, come listen, get to the floor if you want to hear what I want to say. It's like a dancing song. She's inviting you to dance to this song, basically. Then it says, Imina, Imina, Tana, Tana. I click that and it says, she is spelling her name in Tamil. This hook of the song is very symbolic because it looks like M.I.A. has added a bit of culture to the song. She is of Sri Lankan descent, specifically Tamil, and you will also find very similar upbeat hooks like this in Tamil songs. Okay, very cool. I mean, I really felt like it was worldly and cultural. So saying like, oh, this is symbolic because she added a bit of culture to the song. I'm like, I don't even need to hear those words to feel like the song was cultural. You know what I mean? Didn't even need to hear any words at all to feel like it was a cultural sort of vibe with those drums and everything. So cool. Yeah, and it says Matangi is the name of the Hindu goddess of the spoken word and supernatural powers and M.I.A.'s first name. What a cool first name to have. And that sort of meaning behind it, and she's using that for her music now. It's actually kind of crazy how our names, not everyone, but I just think that must have been a glitch somewhere, but most people do suit their names. I'm called Fern, which is a unique name in itself, and I weirdly do suit being called Fern. Yes, there are other names that I feel like I'd suit, but Fern suits my essence. Also my earth sign. I don't know, it kind of works, but yeah. I'm ice cream and you're sorbet, and everyone knows that ice cream's better than sorbet, so she is basically saying, I'm ice cream, I'm the thing that everyone wants, and you're just sorbet. You're forgotten about. You're the one that you'll have if there's no ice cream left. They got guns, but it points the wrong way. Yeah, I'm on it. They Circus de Soleil. Yeah, Cirque du Soleil, sorry. I haven't got my bloody glasses on as well, and they are sat there, but I don't want to put them on yet because look at this makeup. I don't want to cover this up. They got guns, but it points the wrong way. Yeah, I'm on it. They Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil. I can't really say that well, I don't think. Anyway, they make big sounds with nothing to say. School of fakeness. I'm school of hard knocks. She's just saying you're going to want to listen to me. You don't listen to them, listen to me. Because this is how real I am and how much cooler I am. You're here to fool us. I'm here to take shots. Look-alike, copycat, doppelganger fraud. They ain't got nothing on me. Now I'm getting bored. It's literally I can literally picture it all now. She's at a rally and she's on one stage and there's the rest of the other side on another stage and they're all going, come over here, come join us. And then she's like, no, come join me, get on the floor, we can dance, you could listen to my words, I preach like a priest and I sing like a whore, I've got it all. They're just boring, they're rubbish, they got nothing on me. It really feels like it's like a political sort of situation. If you're going to be me, you need a manifesto. If you ain't got one, you better get one presto. Yeah, you got money, we sell bootlegs only. When the shit counts, our numbers weigh plenty. We started at the bottom, but Drake gets all the credit. Drake as in Drake? What does Drake say? Does Drake say started at the bottom? Drake started from the bottom. Yes, he has a song called Started From... Because I was just hang on a minute. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. He says something like that. Yes, the lyrics are here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so she's we started at the bottom, but Drake gets all the credit. Ooh, it almost feels like a bit of a feminine thing as well, being oh, but Drake, the man, gets all the credit for singing that, but we started from the bottom. Paper route or life route, yeah, we be ready. Really cool. There's definitely a feminine energy to it. It says here, this song serves as a rallying cry to disenfranchise poor across the globe to rally behind the power of their voice against inequities. And this is what M.I.A. has said. The intro, can I call her M.I.A? 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 I'm just going to do that, it's easier. The intro sort of starts in the mountains and then it comes down to the street. It's sort of coming down to the street level kind of track. It's a procession track. arrival, that kind of thing, like a carnival or a crowd or a marching band. Yeah, it sounds like that. Yes, exactly what I was saying about how it feels like she's literally luring people in and she's on the stage, telling everyone, rallying them. Perfect. Perfect. Glad I got the vision. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. We've now got only one U. I like that. And the U is just spelt with a capital U.
There's only one you. There's only one you. There's only one you.
True.
Ding, 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 ding. Just cause the game is up, didn't mean I didn't win. I got 3 aces and a king.
Turn it up a bit more,
I got love, a financial thing. Didn't matter if you win, it's based on what you bring. I still feel it and I trust it with the drink. You're the only one you. Only one you.
Only one U. Ooh, the drum.
Ding, 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 ding.
Crazy frog.
Soft when it comes to my stuff, she's made up, I'm real.
True.
I'm a lady of rage with the afro puffs. Who else can say the things I feel? We'll chill up on the hill like I'm popping a pill. There's no other things I wanna feel. There's only
Oh, I love that kind of electronic vocal.
Then there's thousands that will crash and there's hundreds that will smash. There's only one you and I'ma drink to that. There's only one you. There's only one you. Ding, 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 ding. Come on, let me go, take off. Tonight's the one, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Working all day and tonight is gonna be mine.
Oh God, that's hard.
Making money is fine, but your life is one of a kind.
So true. Fuck money. There's only one you. Whoa. Wow. It's so trippy. Ooh. Come on. Ooh. Oh, that's twinkling sound. It's almost like coming in and out of meditation, in and out of a trance. And how many times have I said it? It feels like a very like trippy sort of sound. And it almost is like going in and out of different moments whilst on psychedelics or something. And listen, I've only tried psychedelics once or twice. Once or twice. And hang on. Also, now I'm a bit cold, but I don't want to put the hoodie on. Just going to have a little cardi instead. Oh my God, this video is just like, it's like I'm doing a costume change every song. Right, yeah, I'm just going to put this on and then I can just slink it down with a little slinky slink whenever I want, can't I? So yeah, she's saying there's only one you, which is, yes, there is only one you, and then we want to find out why she's saying that. So, just because the game is up doesn't mean I didn't win. I got 3 aces and a king. You might have got love from unnatural things. That's why my instinct kicks in. It doesn't matter if you win, it's based on what you bring. I still feel it and I chase it with a drink. Your telephone rings, but you ain't listening. So motherfucking now I'm stepping in. Interesting. I'm already boiling again. Sorry. I might just sit down. I think I'm just going to sit down because I'm feeling really bloated, dizzy, hot and cold. I don't actually feel very good. I really wanted to do a standing up video, but now the weather outside is literally raining and it's clammy. It's kind of gross actually. So I might just sit down because I'm not actually feeling very good. Kind of annoying that I want to sit down so soon. Because obviously I want to stand up and be healthy and whatever, but I just can't do it today. I'm like it will affect the video. There's a couple of times where I was reading the lyrics and now I haven't got my glasses on, but this was different. It literally felt like they were like closing in, like as in like, maybe because of the trippy music or something, but it actually felt like they were like the middle section was like smaller and the outside was bigger. And I actually thought I was genuinely tripping for a minute. But I think I'm just a bit dizzy. I don't feel like I've got enough oxygen in me or something. I don't know. I'm bloated, so I feel like I can't breathe in as much. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I feel like I've got like short lung span. Oh, God. I don't know. It's probably another fucking fibromyalgia thing. The thing with fibro, it's not just random pains. It's so weird. It's literally like fatigue, brain fog. It could be anything. Just like the fact that I feel weakness in my chest or like weakness in my like abdomen and whatever. Just randomly today. And I don't feel like that other days. It's like, it's just a fibro thing. I do also think it's the pressure of the weather and everything. And I've got sinus issues. So just going to sit and gather myself for a minute because I do feel a bit dizzy. Oh my God, how annoying. I'm really enjoying this so far. I'll be totally fine. I will. Now that I'm sat down, everything will go back to normal. But I just need a minute. I just need a minute. Okay, so it feels like in verse 1, she is literally saying, like, just because I didn't win doesn't mean I haven't done well. And it's not about winning anyway. It's based on what you bring. You know, like, are you bringing the confidence? Are you bringing the passion, the heart, you know what I mean? I don't want to win if it is all about algorithms, being a square, marketing, or whatever. I want to win because I want to just compete from the soul. I just want to be part of it. And if I don't win, that's fine. At least I put my all into it. And then she like does a bit of a boastful verse where she's like, Lara Croft is soft when it comes to my stuff. She's made up. I'm real. I'm a lady of rage with an afro puff. Who else can say the things they feel? More jiggy than Will from a... Something's actually really fucking me up. Like, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like this? I literally feel like I'm going to die. I'm going to put my glasses on. It's not what I wanted to do, but I don't... How do people clean their glasses, like, properly? Like, yes, I sometimes use the spray and whatever and use a cloth, the glasses cloth, but it just feels like I can never get rid of the smudges, like, ever. It's so annoying. It's like actually irritating for me. I'm like, so I'm never going to have like perfectly see-through glass because no matter what I do or whatever way I clean it, even if I do it the proper way, it's just all smudgy. I guess I just notice those things more than other people or something. I can see it right now and I'm getting stressed out. I could have a tantrum in a minute. I already don't feel very well. I feel so much pressure in my head. Okay. Sorry, I don't really want this to be part of the video, but at the same time, if anything, I'm real with you. What I lack in professionalism, I make up for on honesty. All right, let's try this again. God. Okay, I actually feel like I want to be sick or something. Okay, right, anyway. Lara Croft is soft when it comes to my stuff. She's made up, I'm real. Yeah. So she's basically saying, I'm real, I'm honest. Again, it's like what I was saying in the first verse, how at least she comes with honesty, passion, who she is. There's only one her, right? And here she's saying, like, I'm real. I'm a lady of rage with an afro puff. You know, and also not being afraid of her afro hair. I know that some people who have afros want to like hide the fact that they have an afro basically, and she's owning it, which is cool. Who else can say the things they feel? More jiggy than Will, from a mill to a trill. There's no beat I cannot kill. Still chill up on a hill like I'm popping a pill. There's no other things I want to feel. And I like to still chill up on a hill because it makes me think of the pyramid. And she's like, even if I'm at the very top and I'm like the literal top of the food chain or has £1 million or whatever, you know, a mill to a trill, like even if she's got all the money and she is the top, she's the head honcho, she's still chill. She's not going to be an arsehole. There's no other things I want to feel. Yeah, she's like, I don't want to feel power, greed, all these things. I'm happy feeling like me, number one, me. And I like that. That's what I'm getting from it anyway. There's trillions of cash and there's billions of us and there's millions of things that can happen with this stuff. And there's thousands that will crash and there's hundreds that will smash. There's only one you and I'm a drink to that. I love that. all these millions, thousands, hundreds, billions, but there's only one you. But what she's saying before that is seriously, important. There's trillions of cash and there's billions of us. Trillions is more than billions, so there's more than enough to go around. And there's many things that can happen with this stuff. Exactly, there's a million things you could do with all that money. And there's thousands that will crash. And there's thousands that will crash and burn and it won't be very good to spend the money on. But there are hundreds that will smash, and be great. There's so much opportunity to put money into good things and it will really work out. Yes, it might not always work out, but for the ones where it does, we should just try it. And that's true as well, numbers wise. It's like there are more people that won't succeed than will succeed in like business or being a superstar or, singer, like doing a creative job. A job that you really want to do is really hard to do sometimes. So yeah, the thousands will crash and hundreds will smash. But there's only one you, and I'm a drink to that. I like that, how it just simplifies down to one. But there's only one you. And I'll drink to that. Come on, let go. Let me go, take off. Tonight's the one, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Working all day and tonight is going to be mine. Making money is fine, but your life is one of a kind. I love that. Like, come on, let's work all day, party all night. Let's just do what we want to do. And let's go take off. Tonight's the one, 'cause tomorrow may never come. Working all day and tonight's going to be mine. Yeah, and making money is fine, but your life is one of a kind. Like, we got to be able to enjoy ourselves and be ourselves. It's not all about work and money. There's only one you, and you shouldn't revolve your life around money. I don't know, something like that. I'm really annoyed that I'm not feeling great. I might have to take a little bit of a longer break. The break I had when I said, I just need a minute, I literally took 30 seconds, then started talking again. I think I might need to actually take a moment for real. I'm not feeling good. A really weird feeling in my head. And it actually genuinely feels like I can't breathe properly. Maybe I'll open the window. Ooh, horrible. It's not like a flu thing. It's like an actual, I don't know what the fuck's going on, if I'm honest. Okay, I'm back. I'm still feeling a bit weird. What I come to figure out is, sorry that this is a part of the video, for one. This is a first for me. Yes, I may have sometimes said like, oh, my back's hurting, or oh, whatever, I'm tired or something. But this was like, I actually had to stop the video because I was like, for like a good 15 minutes, just because I was like, I genuinely feel so ill. What I think it is, it's my sinuses not mixing well with the atmospheric pressures and like the weather today. It's all like muggy and horrible. And then the other thing is, I was like, well, I still am quite bloated, and the top I was wearing, yes, I know it wasn't a top that it wasn't squeezing me or anything. It wasn't like it was, constricting me. However, it felt like it was because it was skin tight. But even so, it wasn't like, yeah, whatever. But even like a small amount of pressure on my torso was making me feel like I couldn't breathe. And I've had this a lot. Like, I actually get that a lot. Like, one of the biggest reasons that I try not to wear a bra too often, because it constricts me too much. Yeah, it was like a sensory overload with the sinuses and then that. It was a lot. But I'm back now and feeling a bit better and ready to carry on. Yeah, super sorry about that. Very unexpected and out of nowhere. But I've got a new top on now, a baggy top, feeling much better. Got my glasses on, of course. And yeah, I'm ready to jump back in. Okay, we are now on Warriors. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey.
I tick, I collected my tick. Top dog, even though I didn't speak the English. Guess it came from the six and moved to the bricks. So you can't fix this, cause I'm in the same mix. Guess I'm in the air, you can smell me like big sticks. I'm reading minds like, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Time take a ride like the city up, city up, city up. M.I.A. Warriors in the dance. Gangsters, bangers, we're putting them in a trance.
Yeah. What was I saying about being in a trance? Exactly.
We're putting them in a trance.
It's really experimental.
Warriors in the dance. What? Warriors in the dance. I tick, I collected my tick. Top dog, even though I didn't speak no English. You can't fix this, cause I'm in the same mix. Guess I'm in the air, you can smell me like Vicks. This chick's bringing back this, it's my last wish. One snare, one kick,
Oh, look at this.
Warriors in the dance. Gangsters, bangers,
I
we're
love
putting them in a
that.
trance.
She feels like she's in my head when she says that.
Put them in a trance.
Thought I lifted my whole top up then. Hope I didn't.
We're putting them in a trance. Warriors in the dance. Warriors in the dance. What? Warriors in the dance.
I love that.
M.I.A. Put your middle finger. Fuck them all the bitches that tried to be my winger. They just tried to get me with that bitches and cocaine. So just turn to dust and I'm washing down the drain. Vitamin for your brain, protein for your weight gain. Warriors in the dance, this is how we train.
Nice. Yeah, I love the layers of that. And the whole putting them in a trance, the way she did it. And it was so intimate. I loved that. And I just love that whole thing. I love the like constant breaking in and out of home. It's like layers of meditation. This is what M.I.A. has said about Warriors. That was the first song we wrote, and I didn't really have any ideas when I walked in. We both had no preconceived ideas about what we were going to make, and all I had were my own samples from my live shows, because we used to do a tag on my live shows. That's all I had. And then it sort of just happened. And I think it was the week that I was into this M.I.A singer, and it's also the week that M.I.A was being attacked by someone. So it was in the news a lot. So it just kind of happened that I had this sample and this other M.I.A sample. And then he just kind of made that happen. It was so unstructured but structured, and we both kind of hit a gridlock. We didn't know what to do with it, so it just ended up being what it is, you know? It's just like a vibe, and I think it's one of my favourites on the record. I love that she said it's one of her favourites, because like I said, I was like, I'm loving this one. It might be one of my favourites too. Oh, that's cool. I'm just going to go through the lyrics a little bit. I tick, 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 I collect my ticks. That's interesting. She's like, I tick, 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 I collect my ticks. But it's like almost like ticking like a clock. Like the mind is ticking, it's thinking. Like I'm thinking. But then she says, I collected my ticks. It's almost like saying, I collected my flowers or something. I collected all my successes, all her achievements. Top dog, even though I didn't speak no English. And I love that too, because she's not speaking correct English by saying, I didn't speak no English. You would just say, I didn't speak English or any English. So I actually love that she says, I didn't speak no English. And also, it adds a bit of attitude. It sounds cool. Didn't speak no English. Like, people use that as like a slang way of talking here anyway. And I love that she's like, I was a top dog even though I didn't speak no English. Things were against me, such as language, yet I was still top dog. Guess I got grit because I suffer for my shit. Guess I came from the sticks and moved to the bricks. Ooh, that is actually a really cool line, that. Number one, got grit because I suffer for my shit. Makes sense. She's tough and she's got, you know, passion and all of that stuff because she's suffered to become who she is today and like a person that has made it, you know. And then guess I came from sticks and moved to the bricks, which I liked. It's like, when you say sticks, okay, there's too much meaning to this. Guess I came from sticks and moved to the bricks. Right. Think about the three little pigs, right? And think about the one of the pigs that has his house is made of like sticks or something. And the big bad wolf could blow it down easily. But then think of the one that was made of bricks. A big bad wolf could not blow that one down. So it's almost like she's saying, no, I came from this place where I could be pushed around or like knocked out, down, or, you know, I came from this place where nothing was secure, everything was fragile, didn't know what was going to happen next, a little bit like a deer in the headlights. But I moved to the bricks and now I'm secure. Now I know what I'm doing. Now I've got the power. Now I know who I am and my successes, my achievements, and where they've got me. And then also it can come to like classism, which is I came from the sticks, like I came from nothing, the sticks, I just lived, and like people say, I lived out in the sticks, and in the sticks means like there's not a shop around, there's not really like any other houses around, you live in the sticks, you live in the countryside. But also, but for me, it's making me feel like she's saying, I came from the sticks, like, being poor. I came from being poor and I moved to the bricks. I was able to then afford a house with bricks, you know, move up the level and afford a better place to live and security. You know what I mean? But then if you were thinking of it as a countryside, came from the sticks, lived out of nowhere, moved to the bricks, it's almost like she's saying I moved to the city. You know, with the bricks, there's all like the city is known for having so many skyscrapers and whatever and buildings. Oh my God, there's just too much to this line. It could mean anything. I could click it, but I kind of don't want to because I just like what I said. You can't fix this because I'm in the same mix. Guess I'm in the air. You can smell me like Vicks. Oh my gosh, I don't know if Vicks is an American thing, but it's definitely a UK thing. And Vicks is something that has it's a brand of like you know, like a chest and cold rub. It's a vapor rub, right? And like, it's such a strong smell. So I love that she's saying, guess I'm in the air, you can smell me like Vicks. Like, you will know I'm around because my scent is strong, you know? Not literally her scent is strong, but you know what I mean? And then it says, this chick's bringing back this. It's my last wish. One snare, one kick. Oh, look at this. I like that. One snare, one kick. Oh, look at this. Just the snare and the kick going off. And she's like, yeah, look at this. Look what I can do with these drums. My vocals and these drums. But yeah, not going to go into too much more. Just wanted to read that bit. Anyway, let's move on. We've now got Come Walk With Me. Still trying to show off my eye makeup with my glasses on. Like, don't forget how cool it looks.
There's 1,000 ways to meet you now. There's 1,000 ways to track you down. Whatever you said and done, that can touch me now. You can't even break me down. Can I be your best friend? Can I make it to the end? Can you give me some more when you went and gave them?
Wow.
Come walk with me. You ain't gotta shake it, just be with me.
I love this.
Just tonight we ain't acting like we don't care. It's cool, it takes two. So I'm gonna still fuck with you.
I love that. Ooh, the tension.
Almost there.
Nice. Oh. Wow. Felt like the song was going to blow up.
There's 1,000 ways to track you down. You can't even break me down.
I love that. What I wanted to say, I might forget else, and then it. You know, some of it feels like it's punching like this, doof, 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 and then suddenly it comes down with that lower sound. It feels like a gavel. That's exactly what I pictured straight away. A gavel or a gabble? I don't know. Banging down like dong, 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 dong. It's like these different types of punching and like where they're punching from. Like you could really hear the different dynamics and like, yeah, like the actual motion of it. It's so cool.
Can I be your best friend? Can I make it to the end? Can you give me some of what you went and gave them?
I love that same note melody.
Gotta shake it, just be with me.
I love that melody too.
Throw your hands in the air. Trying to feel out what that feels like when someone makes you feel alright. That's why my words get longer and longer. My chapter less traveled here to Uganda. Can we touch base just to discuss agenda? Shake it, just be with me. You ain't gotta throw your hands in the air.
It's like she's talking to Lord.
It takes two, so I'm gonna still fuck with you.
Ooh. That little guitar moment made so much sense with the vocal then. Hell yeah. Woo!
Coming back with power, power.
Oh, that's another favourite, I think, so far. Even though I've really liked them all, but obviously I wasn't feeling too good, was I, before? That was so good, though. What the hell? Right, let's have a look. Everything that was happening, all the drums, the production was just sick. It was just sick. Really, really cool. Like, real, like, head banging. There was a moment where I was like moving like this, and then I'm like, I realized what I was doing, and I was like, I probably look so funny right now, but I just know you get it. I just know you get the movements. Like it was just like, wow, so like strong that I just couldn't help but like just move my body and not think. Yeah, basically that. She says, there's 1,000 ways to meet, you know. There's 1,000 ways to track you down. Whatever you've said and done, there's 1,000 ways to make it count. There is nothing that can touch me now. You can't even break me down. Every time you think of some, it's already been did and done. Ooh, I wonder if she's talking to someone in specific here, like a ex-lover or something. You know, it's like she's saying that I can find you. I know where you are. And what have you said and done? There's 1,000 ways you can make it count. Like, you know, like you can redeem yourself. Maybe she's talking to a lover, or she is talking to, I don't know, again, like higher powers, in the sense of, when I say higher powers, I literally mean like political people or whatever. I don't think they're actually a higher power, obviously, but you know what I'm trying to say. You can change. You can do things differently. I don't know, you know, sometimes I say things and I know I can't finish the thought, even though the thought's in my head. But anyway, she says, there is nothing that can touch me now. You can't even break me down. Every time you think of some, it's already been did and done. That's quite an obvious one. She's just saying, you actually can't do anything to break me down because I've already gone through it all. I know what it all feels like and I know how to resist against it. Can I be your best friend? Can I make it to the end? Can you give me some of what you went and gave them? Ah, okay, that's what she says. Come walk with me. You ain't got to shake. Just be with me. You ain't got to throw your hands in the air, because tonight we acting like we don't care. It's cool. It takes two. I'm still gonna fucks with you. Don't know why. It really feels like she's talking to Lord, because like, doesn't Lord say something in her song like, I don't want to throw my hands in the air or something. I'm going to click that. She says, these lines make this song an anti-pop record. Pop music often dumbs people down, inviting them to party without any care. It's an invitation to take part of the experience she brings to the table, which, though fun, definitely isn't mindless. So true. M.I.A, did I say M.I.A earlier? Because M.I.A, but then it's actually spelt like Maya here. I'm going to say M.I.A. Okay. M.I.A wants you to be active and caring because she needs you to do what she's about to do. She needs you to be aware of the bigger issues in the world. Yes, okay, so it does make sense. So if I was talking about government and whatever at the start, maybe. Feeling like she's addressing them, saying like, it's not too late to redeem yourself. You can make a change. And then what else did she say? And like, you can't break me down. Stop trying to break me down and start trying to do better, you know. I don't know. And yeah, the anti-pop record sort of vibe, because it's like, you can dance if you want to, but you don't have to, because we're just being cool today. We're acting like we don't care today. It's like a cute little thing, but what she really is meaning is like, you don't have to dance to this, you could just listen, do what you want, because this is definitely more than just a pop song or more than a dance song. And then Almost There. The old sat-nav thing, which was really fun. I like that. It was just cool. Trying to feel like what that feels like when someone makes you feel all right. We can take the same path tonight. For the ride, I got plenty of time. Oh, that's kind of cute. Trying to feel like what that feels like when someone makes you feel all right. It's just so specific. I love it. We can take the same path tonight. For the ride, I've got plenty of time. Yeah, she's just like, we could do whatever you want. I got time. Whatever path you want to go down, whether you want to have fun and party or you want to sit and talk about the world and what's going on, I'm down for all of it. I like that because like some people want to like talk, because like some people want to talk in depth about the, world and they can't really take their minds off it. And then there are some people who don't want to think about that stuff at all. They just want to they know what's going on, but they want to dance and they want to just forget because maybe they do spend too much time thinking about it on other days, or it's just too hard for them to think about. Ignorance is bliss, right? So yeah, and she's saying I can do both because I understand both. Yes, we've got to look at the state of the world, but I can understand wanting to just dance it all away sometimes and not think about it. That's what I'm getting from it. What doesn't kill us, it makes us stronger. That's why my roads get longer and longer. Wow. They get longer and longer because it's like she's leveling up each time. And just think of it as a video game, as she gets more strength, the bosses or the struggles get harder too. You know what I mean? But they are longer and longer to get to. And maybe that counts for something of the more I go through, the less stuff that can get me down because I've already experienced it and it won't be the first time. The first time for bad experiences are always the worst. You know what I mean? Well, usually in a lot of cases. And so she's like, if I go through certain things again, I've already been there, done that. Like she kind of was saying at the start. Okay. My tracks are less travelled here to Uganda. Can we touch base just to discuss the agenda? She is critical of the idea that her journey's value is based on media coverage and people only care about what is shoved in front of them. The media decides what is valid and what they don't back. It is discredited. Coney 2012 is also mentioned on Boom's Skit. The media always has an agenda in the portrayal of things, particularly to Americans. Totally. Right, let's move on. We've now got aTENTion, but emphasis on tent in the word. So it's A, capital T-E-N-T, and then lowercase I-O-N. aTENTion. Tent. Ooh, and looking at the lyrics, it has the fullest extent of my intent is to let you, it's all capitalized when it comes to tent. Okay, let's just listen and see how it's said. Hey.
The fullest extent of my intent is to let you know what is important. My exit.
What I love about that is my head was going how is she going to say this tent? And because it's capitalized, I was imagining her going extent, making it louder, more accented. But actually it's quite the opposite. It's literally becoming more dull and more robotic when she says the tent. That's actually really interesting.
Cause my content bangs like it's potent. This tent to the pollutant.
Wow.
Never hesitant, always consistent. I'm running on the streets causing tension.
I like the change up. Where's it going?
Running on the streets causing tension.
Whoa. Wow. Gotta close my eyes. I genuinely feel like I'm at a festival.
My life from a distance. For instance, my friends say I'm already.
Basically, I go to this festival every year and it's got an array of all sorts of music, but there's a big sort of circus looking tent and inside they play a lot of electronic music and psychedelic music and trippy sort of drum and bass and jungle and stuff like that. And you could just look up and it's all these different cool lights that are almost kaleidoscopy or have a mandala sort of look to them. And closing my eyes listening to that, I could picture it all. I could picture being in one of those tents looking up and just being listening to the music and all the lasers and all of that stuff. And it was very purple and blue and yeah, that was really cool.
Refugee from a yellow brick tent. Past tent, present tent, and future tent. For attention about my tent.
And there are tents at festivals.
Things fall on my head like we need tent. So don't drop that ball on that blaTENT. 36 chambers in my weak tent. We be making tent out your curtain.
Oh, so much light and dark. Oh. Oh, so good. So good. I was totally vibing with that. I love that sound so much. I was so much light and dark. Obviously the boom had like such an earthy feeling. It was like, felt like it was under the earth, though, like these big balls. There's always balls with me when it comes to bass. It's crazy actually. But it's like these big, like, just balls. These big spheres. And they're like rolling underground, and they have like a soft sort of, and like the spheres are in like a, oh no, it's so hard to explain. Okay, imagine like a bulldozer, or what they call now, I don't think it's a bulldozer. Okay, think of a tank. You know how like they have that and it goes round the wheel? Oh my god, how do I explain this? Tank wheels. I know they're not called wheels, but what are they called? Track. Yes, okay, right. You know an army tank wheels track thing? And it has like the wheels inside, and around it is the tracking, I guess. So I'm picturing some spheres, massive spheres. Like, so this is the earth. It goes down to here. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm over explaining this. This is the earth here, right? And it feels like just under the surface there's like an army tank sort of thing with like big spheres in them, and the outside is like this sort of like soft, like misty, like orange hue around it, and it's like it looks electronic. As in, it looks like a synth. I can't really explain what a synth looks like in my mind, but it looks digital, should we say. And it's just like rolling, but the earth bit isn't digital. But anyway, and it's like rolling under the earth, and then like the whatever the bloody vocal was, is like these actual like sort of like white doves flying into a blue sky. So it's like got the earth, the rolling spheres with that looked like a tank track thing, and then we got blue sky up here, and then like little white birds flying off the ground into the blue sky sort of thing. I know that made no sense, but sometimes people say they like it when I describe my synesthesia, but that was a tough one, I think. I think that might have been a bit of a weird one, but that's what I saw. Those crazy spheres. But yeah, I just loved it. But yeah, what an interesting song. Tent. The full extent of my intent. Really interesting. I wonder why. Does tent stand for something, or does she literally mean a tent? If you style the title as aTENTion, you will immediately get what M.I.A. is going to talk about. It's about refugees' camp tents. Do you know what? I did genuinely think that, and I just didn't want to say it just in case I was wrong. Because obviously at the end, she literally says something like, don't drop the ball on the buTENT. We're aliens, but we're not mutant. That made me think of like being foreign, you know, being an alien, foreign. I love when she goes, we tent out of tent account. Tent, like we're 10 out of 10. It's like she just starts putting T on the end of things. And then she says, we'll be making tent out your curtain, meaning curtain, I imagine. Saying like, and like you can really, it's like they're making tents out of anything, but they're making tents. And then it says stuff like, for instance, my friends say, I act tents, like tents, but like tent. I like that. I'm a refugee from a yellow brick tent. Past tent, present tent, and future tent. Oh, like present tense. Oh, it's so good. Our burrow is long like sentence. It's intent. Oh my God, it actually is so totally all about it, isn't it? Yeah, this makes so much sense, actually. Love that. Really cool. Right, let's move on to Exodus. I'm actually getting a fizzy drink quick. Okay, I'm back. Just getting my neck pillow as well, even though it's done absolutely nothing because I've got nothing to lean it against. Oh, maybe I'll just put it behind my back. That might help a little bit. Basically, sorry, going on about my health things again. When I get like, so you know I had that shortness of breath. When I get shortness of breath, I get like a little like pain in my shoulder. It feels like the air is going into like a socket, like into like a space in my shoulder. I don't know why, but I can actually feel it, and it feels like I'm like, and then I could feel it like causing pain. It's really weird. But anyway, me and my weird shit, like honestly, so weird. Tops that normal fitting tops feeling like they're constricting me, air bubbles in my shoulder, and then I got my weird synesthesia things trying to explain those weird things. I don't even know. Weird pressure from the weather. It's not really like normal stuff, is it? But hey, it's my normal. Right. Let's do this again. Well, you know, I only got 6 seconds in, but still. Let's start from the beginning. Exodus. Elderflower and lemonade. I really like the sound of this, for real, like.
Do you wanna come on the Sexodus?
Yes.
If you go swag back with us. My blood type is no negative, and I'm positive that I'm too deep. I see you locked in, you say I don't let you in. How come all this drama still trending? Baby, you can have it all. Tell me what for. Baby, you can have it all. New frontier, I got news for now. Let's sail it to a new frequency. I left the graveyard, selling feeling fancy. Bring you home me with transparency. Truly what I see is all I keep. My sights are set in high times, and my eyes can see in 3D. But you can't get me. Baby, you can have it all. Tell me what for.
I swear I can hear some sort of like Irish fiddle.
Yeah, you keep on telling me you wanna have it all. Tell me what for. Tell me what for. Tell me what for. Tell me what for. Na 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 na. Cash and cashmere or golden Zaire. You could drink a mint tea by the Red Sea as you live in a who's fantasy. Yeah, the sun hit in the hood, and it's 2 in the afternoon. We already feel it good, we got a big crew.
Great.
Running on the force, that's true. Have it all. Tell me what for.
I swear there's some fiddling going on.
Tell me what for. Tell me what for. Tell me what for. Keep on telling me you wanna have it all. Tell me what for. Yeah. What you want it all for? What you want it all for? Tell me what.
Best song. It's my 100% favourite. Love that one so much. Exodus. Yeah. You're good. I love that. Wait, it's got The Weeknd on it. Oh. Had no idea, literally no idea. Actually, it weirdly makes sense. Because like the tempo and like the beat was a bit more like drawn out, bit like The Weeknd sort of music, even though I really only know a few songs from The Weeknd. You know, just had that sort of like more elongated sound. I'm not even going to try and be technical. I love that, and it was so, I loved it. I absolutely loved everything about that song. Yeah. What the hell? Hang on a minute, I just want to hear it a little bit.
Do you wanna come on the Sexodus? If we go swag.
That sound was like, it's all like gritty. It feels like throwing gravel on the ground too. And like the whole song, like visually in this one, don't worry, nothing too complicated. It literally does feel like being in like a shipping container like area, maybe on like a quay or something in New York, and it's all dark and it's sort of like damp on the ground, and it feels like there's people coming out of the containers and they're like on a mission, you know what I mean? Like they're coming out in the nighttime to like get on a mission, like they're, I don't know, like some vigilantes or criminals even, but something to it, and it feels there's definitely like a mission feeling to it.
Do you wanna ride like a crusader? You don't got a Christian girl.
Also, I feel like this is the first time we've heard her sing, like really like, maybe we have before, but I'm noticing it so much here. It's like, it's very nice the way she's singing. It's very pretty. And like with like the reverb, with the more gritty sort of instrumental, she's the least gritty part about the instrumental. Whereas maybe some of the others like had instrumentals that weren't as gritty, but her vocals were a bit more gritty and like, you know, a bit more like da 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 da, you know, penetrating and like very thin and like kind of, I love them. They're literally so cool and they fit the vibe so well. But then here, because the instrumental is more gritty and she's more of like the softer sort of element. Well, this is what she has said. Oh, so she sampled the Weeknd song Lonely Star in this song. Okay. M.I.A. gave this song to Madonna for her MDNA album, and then she refused it and gave it back to M.I.A. Oh, okay. It says here, I actually played that song to Madonna when I wrote it and said, oh, you can have this. She gave it back to me. Madonna didn't think it was right for her, but M.I.A still wanted to know that she thought of the question behind it. When you have it all, what should you do with it? So I was like, what do you do? And she said, you spend it. And I said, no, I don't think that's the right answer. Did it change your opinion of Madonna? No, because Madonna is true to Madonna. She always said she was a material girl. There's only one you. I love how like she's so, you could tell that M.I.A is so accepting of other people and like realizes not everyone's the same. You're you. You are just who you are. You know, doesn't matter what you do in this world, you are you. It feels like she's been kind of saying that here and there throughout the album. Madonna's always been a material girl. And I love that she's using the name of her song, Material Girl, to say it. It's kind of cute, actually. She first started writing it as a remix for the Weeknd's Lonely Star. She says, I just really loved the song and I was like, oh, I really want to get on this song and write a remix. And it sort of grew. It was actually the first song I wrote for the whole album, and that was like the first thing that came out when I went into the studio the first day. And I was like, oh shit, this is something I'd never write. So it was kind of inspired by the backing tracks, and then I just kept it. Yeah, okay, so it's something that she would never write. Maybe that's why like it sparked such a good feeling for me, because all the M.I.A songs I have heard are very similar to what I have been hearing on this album, which is super cool and I fucking love it. But it's always cool when you hear someone change it up a little bit, especially in an album. You want some dynamic and diversity between the songs, and there has been plenty of that, but like this was truly giving diversity. It just shows that she could do like other things. It's showing more of her talent, which is cool. Anyway, let's move on. We've now got Bad Girls, which I actually do know and love, so I'm really excited for this. There is actually a music video to this, and there's a music video for Double Bubble Trouble too. Ooh. I'm going to see how I feel at the end, and I'm certainly going to do the music videos for Patreon, certainly going to, but I might not do it today. We'll see how I feel at the end of this, because obviously I'm not feeling overly well, but don't worry, it'll still be in the same video. I just might look different, so yeah, it's not really going to be too much of a difference. But anyway, let's do Bad Girls.
Live faster, young bad girls, do it well. Live faster, young bad girls, do it well. Chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the radio. Hands up, hands high. Don't go screaming if I blow you with a bang. Ah, Suki Suki, I'm coming in the Cherokee. When I get to where I'm going, gonna have you trembling. Bad girls do it well. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the radio. Yeah, back it, yeah, pull up to the bumper game, the handle on it. My life, but I broke it. When I get to where I'm going, gonna have you saying it. Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the Get back, get down. Pull me closer if you think you can hang. Going not to bitch, I'll see for a million. Accelerating fast, I could do this in a second. Looking in the rear view, swagging, going swell. Leaving boys behind, cause it's legal just to kill. What we got left is just me and you. But if I go to bed, baby, can I take you? Get back, get down. Pull me closer if you think you can hang. Hands up, hands high. Don't go screaming if I blow you with a bang. Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the radio. Chain hits my chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. My chain hits my chest when I'm banging.
Oh, it's so addictive. How many listens has that got? Bad Girls. Makes so much sense. It's got 385 million listens. I was thinking, like, this song is super well known. Like, everyone knows this song. Everyone I know knows this song. That's awesome. And I'm so excited to see the video. Actually, it kind of picked up my energy a little bit listening to that. I probably will be able to watch them at the end of this reaction. Yeah, no, that was so good. So good. Live fast, die young, bad girls do it wow. Yeah, I was just like playing with some vocals over the top there. I don't know how they're going to sound, but I guess we'll find out. Well, I'll find out. You would have just heard them immediately. But I have to wait until I edit. We know, Fern. Okay? Let's see if there's an about section. I'm not going to go for every lyric here. Okay, it says here, critics rejoiced when M.I.A. dropped her Leakx mixtape in the final hours of 2010, especially after the mixed response to her third full-length M.I.A. earlier that year. WikiLeaks standout, Bad Girls, was a return to what the Sri Lankan-born artist does best, a fusion of global sounds, big energy swagger, and razor-sharp pop hooks. Its video for a longer version of the song that would end up in 2013's MATANGI, that's it, finds M.I.A. and a crew of fast-driving hijabis and keffiyeh-clad onlookers in Ouarzazate, Morocco. Sorry, I'm not going to get all these words right. I do apologise. Totally uncultured over here. I mean, look at me. I'm white as fuck. I live in Britain. It's desert visuals. It's desert. I can't even read desert. That's how white I am. Can't even read desert. I read it as dessert instead. Shocking. Right, it says, it's desert visuals not meant to elicit imperialist sympathy or Orientalist exoticizing. I have got my glasses on again, even though I can't just read these words anyway. But Orientalist but to provide a fitting backdrop for M.I.A.'s unbridled badassery. Nice, yeah, of course. Yeah, obviously. I mean, I can't really see with an album like she's made, and she seems very, very, very like socialist sort of person who wants to make change, and it's awesome. I don't think she's going to be doing that in a video to elicit sympathy. I think she's doing it because it's appreciation. She's cool. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, we get that. But yeah, excited to see the video to that. Really excited to see the video to that, actually. But anyway, let's move on to Boom Skit. Also, if I don't go too much into like the lyrics or like meanings of every song, just forgive me. I'm doing my best, okay? I know, I feel like I have done pretty well. I'm just saying, yeah. When I'm listening to the music, I feel all right. It's when I have to start talking that my brain starts to do a number on me. But let's do it. Boom Skit. I like that.
Brown girl, turn your shit down. Boom, boom, jungle music. Go back to India with your crazy shit. You're bumming up the area. Looking for your Instagram, looking for a pentagram. All I say is poor people, they should be on Getagram. You don't get up underground, let you into Super Bowl. You tried to steal Madonna's crown. What the fuck you on about? Are you terror dance?
spoken.
shakalaka, boom,
Boom shakalaka. Ooh. Joe, I'm gonna keep it rolling. This is Double Bubble Trouble. And this one also has a music video that I'll watch on Patreon at the end of this video. Okay, reggae. Such a clever woman. My face is just like contorting in so many different ways. Hard to pick a favourite. You know, they keep changing. Oh, yeah, that went hard. That went really hard. Right, I'm gonna actually go into both those songs now because I'm not forgetting that we had the old what was the one before it again? Double Bubble Trouble. Double Bubble Trouble. Double Bubble Trouble. Or was it Boom Skit? Sorry, it was Boom Skit. It was Boom Skit. That one just playing was Double Bubble Trouble, obviously. Right, okay. So yeah, this one was interesting. It just felt like the very start was like things that she's heard just too many times, like just nasty, racist, bullying shit, basically. Brown girl, turn your shit down. You know America don't want to hear your sound. Boom, boom, jungle music, go back to India. With your crazy shit, you're bombing up the area. Just completely horrible and racist, basically. Looking through your Instagram, looking for a pentagram, basically calling her a witch as well. All I see is poor people. They should get on ghettogram. Honestly, terrible insults. Really shit, to be honest. You don't get underground, brofest or overground, eat ham, fist pump, even throw your dick around. Yeah, you tried to stick around. Do you brickham? I don't know what a bickram means. The line mocks people's expectations of her as an Tamal Sri Lankan. Like if her spiritual album would be about meditation and yoga instead. Also mocks people who do Bikram yoga by comparing them to the characters in the previous lines, bros, guidos, consumers. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Let you into Super Bowl, you tried to steal Madonna's crown. It says here, this is a reference to her 2012 Super Bowl halftime appearance alongside Madonna, in which M.I.A. notoriously flipped the crowd off and became the centre of attention, good and bad. Someone in her camp said that. I thought that was quite funny. I'm giving you all the juicy story here. I've been called the female Kanye and the drunk guy at the wedding. Okay, cool. But then she's like, what the fuck you on about? Think about going to France. And then she says, Spanish. This ain't time for your terror dance. Eat, pray, love. Spend time in the ashram or I'll drone you. Coney 2012. Now scram. She's like, yeah, do all this stuff. Oh, I will... or I'll drone you. Whatever. It's her way of saying, like, you know, yeah, whatever. Now scram. Get out of here. She ain't scared of these people. She's like, yeah, whatever. What the fuck you on about? Yeah, cool. Okay, and then we had Double Bubble Trouble, which really was so good. I love that element of reggae that came in. And then like the boom, like proper like club like sound. I was like, it was kind of funny, but in like such a cool way. I think it just like genuinely reminded me of 2013, which makes sense because obviously it came out in 2013. That's why I say it. This one was really clever. Like the uh-oh, you're in trouble. Someone's come along and burst that bubble. Uh-oh. But she's doing it in her own way. Uh-oh, you're in trouble. I stepped in a game and I burst that bubble. Ooh, you were acting like all high and mighty up here while I stepped up in the game and I burst that bubble. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you're not as cool as you think you are. And you're in trouble as well. Like, you're in trouble now. This bubble of protection is gone. I liked this. Brought up a baby in a bandana. I boarded a Boeing eating a banana. Bounced on a bed, battling with heads. It's based on a story that nobody read. Okay, but then you think about all those monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mother called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys bouncing on a bed. But also reminds you of 3 in a bed and a little one said, roll over, roll over. And one fell out and bumped his head. Something like that. It's like mixing these nursery rhymes that we know, but actually writing her own story into it. Literally talking about coming over the ocean on a Boeing, eating a banana, bouncing on a bed, battling with heads. You could think of all these people on the beds battling their heads. And maybe it's not necessarily about her, maybe it's about her family, or just talk about refugees again, you know? Let's have a little click and have a look. It says, immigrants leave their countries, board a plane or a boat to reach the West, in her case, the UK. Yes. Then battling with heads is based on a story never read. A head referring to someone in charge in the government, people preconceived about immigrants. In a recent interview with NPR magazine, she stated, I feel like they are the modern day untouchables. We generate millions of refugees every year, and they are true untouchables of our society because they're faceless and placeless. The last line, based on a story that nobody read, speaks for those whose story was erased. Wow, okay, yeah, because battling with heads, I did kind of think of like bouncing on a bed, battling with heads. I imagine them all like squeezed in, and like maybe I'm thinking of like, you know, particular like boats and whatever, and where it's, I don't know, like not just like legally coming over here, you know, and imagining just all these people trying to escape to get to a better life and then being crammed in small places and then battling their heads together. I think there's still something like that to it, but I like that though as well with the government and like that makes more sense, of course. But I don't know, I think they both make equal sense. But for her story, this makes sense. But yeah, that's all I'm going to go into. Just absolutely loved it. Thought it was so cool. Right, next one's called Y.A.L.A. Y.A.L.A. Let's hear it. Okay.
Go off when I enter the building. I drink some control, keep it in my poncho, light up like Castro, blow out from get-go.
She loves like using the same sort of rhymes over and over. The O rhyme here.
Since we hung. Go low, go slow, roll like a polo, a banana pole like you're glowing up a yo-yo. Yeah. At the wall, M.I.A. underscore. I got go
building
off when I
so much
enter the building.
I'm flying solo. You can take a photo.
I like that.
YOLO. Please come with some, take glass around.
With a gun and some bum bum. Oh, yeah, that's so good. I like the way she does it. Like a glass of rum with a gun and some pum pum. Yeah. I love that.
YOLO?
Oh.
I don't even know anymore. What that even mean though? If you only live once, why we keep doing the same shit? Back home where I come from, we keep being born again and again and again and again. That's why they invented karma.
Bringing it back to karma. Oh, okay, that's going to be cool. But no, that's so interesting. I want to see what Y.A.L.A stands for then. You always live again. Do you know what oh, damn. Okay. Okay, when I was listening, I was like literally thinking, because she says YOLO in the song, and I was like, oh, okay, so what does Y.A.L.A mean? And in my head as I'm listening, I was like, you always live, and I said after. So I said you always live after, and I was like, I don't know if that makes sense. I was like, you know what, I'll probably find out. And it's you always live again. I love that so much. I'm going to say that, actually. I'm going to say that from now on. While I rarely say YOLO. Sometimes it's the only thing you can say where you're like, well, YOLO. But now I'm going to use Y.A.L.A. I'm like, oh, Y.A.L.A. People are like, what? And I'm like, you always live again. And I'll be really cool. I don't know. That doesn't sound as cool when I say it now. Kind of cringe, actually. Not the song, but like me just being like using it casually. Whatever. Yeah, okay. So it says here, a counter to Drake's YOLO. Another dig at Drake here. M.I.A. uses her Hindu religious and cultural background to point out that other Eastern religions, Hinduism and Buddhism among others, believe in a cycle of reincarnation determined by how you conduct your life. Oh, she says, yeah, and that wasn't a Drake dig, by the way. Y.A.L.A is not a direct comment to Drake. It's not like I'm obsessing over the philosophies of Drake and writing albums in the studio thinking, what did Drake say? It's not. It's just, it's everywhere. The concept of yo-yo is fucking everywhere, and people were studying its meaning and writing dissertations on it, and I just thought that was really weird because at that time I was in India and they have a thing called Y.A.L.A, but their concept is basically the opposite to YOLO. Absolutely being like, it's okay, you don't just live once, you always live again. Take it easy. Take it easy. You don't have to get everything done in this lifetime. It's such a different approach. Very cool. Okay, that's actually all I'm going to read about that song, because I could go through every lyric, but I was reading them along the way. I was liking them. Love the rhyme schemes. Control, poncho, Castro, get go, pro when I set go like an afro. So much O's in there. And then she moves it to like war_law tour offshore Singapore. Yeah, she really uses like the same rhyme schemes throughout a verse. I love that. And then when it does change up, it's like, oh, we've moved into a different area. I don't know, you just feel it. Right, anyway, let's listen to Bring the Noise. It's like saying free them and freedom.
Call me MATANGI.
Tangy! That's what I'm saying.
If you gotta spit it out, let the bottom two, let my wisdom work it out. I sleep on my tannin and I stand by it too. I could say lots with the little words if you like. Adam, had them, yeah, me, the madam, yeah. I'll introduce you to the dooms. Why is your tattoo smugly looking thing? I got many designs downloading on bang. My cousin's got his TCS, he's decorating. He's handy, you might need him when I finish what I'm saying.
She is spitting.
Bring the noise when we run upon them.
Bring the noise when we run upon them.
Bring the noise when we run upon them. Freak them. If it's like a rotten tooth, you gotta spit it out. Twist the button too, let my wisdom work it out. The world is out, sending your soldier pals. Alpha Kenny, Buddy, Roger, Charlie, and Rich. Bitch, my swag, bitches can't touch this. So click, please get off my dick. Just cause I know I don't make me thick. Bag, spray, bucket, stick. Got tons of the fun stuff, tons and tons of it. Bring the noise when we run upon them.
Bring the noise when we run upon them.
Who does the song Bring the Noise again? With a Z as well. I'll look into it after.
Bring the noise when we run upon them.
Bring the noise when we run upon them.
Freak them. Now it's a stand for imported liquor brands. 72 bottles at a birthday got drank. I must say, people, I got heard it freaking dang. I'm a party fucking animal if you ain't scram. Party fucking animal if you ain't scram. My uncle jumped a boat, it took him to Iran. Started as a lie, now it got him banned. Came in a hurry, not a white van. Learned that Sam ran, trying to say man. Gated mansions next to XX. Boys on motorbikes next to Maybachs. We got backpacks next to get some Kazaks. We want Berlin now, bring it all back. We want Berlin now, bring it all back. We want Berlin now, bring it all back.
Bring the noise when we run upon them.
Bring the noise when we run upon them.
Bring the noise when we run upon them.
This is like a video game. I can actually see a dance mat. Like pressing the arrows with your foot. Oh. Wow. Ooh. Oh my gosh. It's like we're submerged. It's like we're in a submarine. Wow. It's kind of hypnotic. Oh, wow. Really got me in a trance there. That was really interesting. Like there was a lot of words in that and I was just like really trying to follow them and I was. And I really want to talk about them. So it says freedom, freedom, freedom. Yeah. And it says a triple entendre, freedom, freak them and free them. It says if you free somebody from a confined physical or mental space, they are now able to do whatever they like. Yes, of course. Yeah, I loved it. Freedom, free them, which I got, but I didn't get the freak them bit, but that's fine. I'm so tangy, people call me MATANGI. Wait, what did she say actually? How did she say that again? Because I want to actually hear what she said.
I'm so tangy, people call me MATANGI.
I'm so tangy, people call me MATANGI. I'm so tangy, people call me MATANGI. Goddess of word, bitches, I'ma keep it banging. Truth is like a rotten tooth, you gotta spit it out. I love that. Truth is like a rotten tooth, you gotta spit it out. It's kind of simple, but I really like it. Let the bottom two, let my wisdom work it out. That's so cool because like obviously, yeah, like the back teeth are my wisdom teeth. And she's like, let them work it out because sometimes you have to let them, yeah, you do. That's what you do. You let them work themselves out. What? Because they do lots of things. I have one, for one, I have a wisdom tooth that is actually completely horizontal. Is that vertical? Oh, no, not that one either. Yeah, widthways. Literally, it's grown like this way. And it's under the skin though, like it's under the gums. And it's making my tooth next to it kind of rot because of it. I looked it up and everything. Dentist said, just let it be. No one can see your back tooth anyway. But I was like, okay, okay. I like how it's like, let my wisdom work it out. In the whole scheme of teeth and whatever, but it's also about let my wisdom work it out. Let my wisdom of my mind work things out. Like, let my wisdom guide the truth. Big on the underground, can't knock me down. Vicky leaks, bitches, back by dope demand. I like that. So basically being like, Vicky leaked her little EP thing that she did. She's like, back by dope demand. Not just by popular demand, she's saying by dope demand. Like the people that were demanded that I bring out more music, they're dope. That's cool. I sleep on my talent and I stand by it too. Oh my God. I sleep on my talent. She literally says, yeah, I sleep on it sometimes. Sometimes I like, don't really think I'm as talented as I am, but I also stand by it too, and I know that I am. She just has days where sometimes she sleeps on it, days where she stands by it, or maybe they can just exist alongside each other as well. I could say lots of little words or few like. That's interesting that she says that. I could say lots with a little words or few like. I like the way she says it for one, but also she's got so many words in this song, so it's like it's kind of contradictory. But then she says like Adam had him, yeah, me the madam. Yeah, I'll introduce. That's so random. Yeah, I guess that's her being like, yeah, I could just say this. Yeah, Adam had him. Yeah, me the madam. Maybe it has no meaning. She's saying, this is me just saying words. Ha ha ha. Sort of thing. But I wonder if it does have some meaning to it here. Oh, Adam had him is the world's shortest poem. Oh, so I guess it is a poem. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'll introduce you to the dooms. Come let go. Do you like my perfumes? Made it at home with some gasoline and shrooms. Oil and water are two extremes. She made it with two extremes, basically. We are like fucking carpets, you fucking brooms. Oh, I love that because, oh, do you know what I really like about that? So, number one, saying we're like carpets. Carpets are soft and you're like brooms, and brooms are like not soft. They're like, you know, spiky-ish. So we're like all like nice and like people like, you know, we're a nice feeling. You're not a nice feeling. But also, isn't it, it's so hard to like brush a carpet. Like you'd normally use a hoover because like brushing a carpet is like rough. It's not easy to do. The friction it just doesn't work. You know what I mean? So it's actually really cool that she's like, you can't fuck with us. You can't do anything to us. Like it's like the fire and water, two different extremes again. Yeah, that's really cool. God, these lyrics are insane. Why is your tattoo some ugly looking thing? I got many designs there downloading on Bing. My cousin got his GCSE decorating. He's handy. You might need him when I finish what I'm saying. I just love that. That's so funny. It's like a, yeah, well, my dad's cooler than your dad. It's like that type of vibe. Like, yeah, well, this is how cool I am. Your tattoo looks really bad. Like, I got loads of designs. I'm really cool. And my cousin's got, but then it's like, makes it funny by saying my cousin's got GCSE in decorating. Because like GCSE is like, you know, it's not like the highest form of it's not the highest form of education. It's just got like this teenage sort of yeah whatever feel to it. It's so cool. Let's be frank, you my stan, I'm your stan. Interesting. I don't care what you smoke, what you fucking drank. I'm allowed to be pissed at mates who are Yanks, because it's not me and you, it's the fucking banks. Oh, so it's almost like she's saying, like, she's chatting to a friend being like, yeah, you know what, I stan you, you stan me. I don't care what you drank or smoke. I'm allowed to be pissed off sometimes with my friends, yeah. And our Yanks, I imagine people that like, I imagine a Yank in some slang term means like someone that doesn't got a lot of money or whatever. They might yank something from someone, you know, they might rob something from you. But then she's like, but you know, it's the fucking banks. It's not your fault. It's the system's fault. We haven't got enough money. Sort of thing. That's what I'm getting from it. But then also Yanks as in Americans. Who knows? Anyway, then the chorus, bring the noise when we run up on them. I want to see who did the bring the noise before. Let me type that in. Bring the noise. It's actually crazy how long this video is going to be just due to the fact that the lyrics are so popping. You know what I mean? I think I've already like, because I stopped the video to have a break, didn't I? That already took 1 hour. That video is already nearly at an hour. This video is now at over 1.5 hours. That's already 2.5 hours, which is crazy. But you know me, I'm always long with my videos. Oh my God, yeah, it's 6:10 already. That's crazy. Oh my God. Okay, Bring the Noise is a hip hop song by British recording M.I.A. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure... Obviously, there's like, come on, bring the noise, or whatever it was. But it says here, okay, this is it. Bring the Noise is a song by the American hip-hop group Public Enemy. That's exactly the one I was thinking of. I knew it, but not with a Z in it. It doesn't have a Z in it. The world is ours, send your soldier powers. These words I announce, hope you heard them like cows. Alpha, Kenny, Buddy, Roger, Charlie and Rich. Bitch, my swag bitches, but you can't touch this. I wonder who Alpha, Kenny, Buddy, Roger, Charlie and Rich is. Oh, pronounce it out loud, guys. Alpha, Kenny, Buddy. What? What? Alpha, Kenny, Buddy, Roger. Oh, Alpha, Kenny, Buddy. The way I said that. Roger, Charlie and Rich. I think that one's not anything. So Alpha, Kenny, Buddy, Roger, Charlie and Rich. So she's almost like saying them. Why is she so cool? Okay. So click, click, click. Please get off my dick. Just because I know more, don't make me thick. I love that. Just because I know more, it doesn't make me thick. It doesn't make me dumb at all, actually. It makes me clever. But people will say it's dumb because it's clever. You know. Maybe there's more to it than that, though. I wouldn't be surprised if there was more to it than that. She says, I'm overweight, heavyweight, female slick Rick. If you need the trees, then my shit's got stick. What? I got bug spray bucket stick. Tons of the fun stuff, tons of it. Okay, what? My nan was a stan for imported liquor brands. 72 bottles at her birthday got drank. I must say, people, I got her to freaking thank. I'm a party fucking animal. If you ain't scram. My uncle jumped a boat. It took him to Iran. What started as a life, now it got him banned. So I came in a hurry, not a white van. I love that. I came in a hurry, not a white van. Oh, that's interesting. I'm clicking that. Here, M.I.A. describes something that has become a common occurrence across Sri Lanka, especially since the end of the civil war in 2009. For years, many Tamil and Muslim minority families have told stories of the enforced disappearance of their family members. The typical story describes unmarked white vans carrying government officials that abduct individuals, simply taking them away, never to be seen again. As one man describes, you won't die, you won't live, you just disappear. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I came in a hurry, not a white van. I was going to go on to say and be like, yeah, she came in a hurry because she's caring and normal, not a white van to come take them away and like do something horrible. You know what I mean? Like, I could really feel that. Oh, wow. It says here, according to this documentary that was on Channel 4, human rights activists claim that someone is abducted every 5 days in Sri Lanka. That's horrible. Learnt that Sam Ram Chan are the same man. What? In an interview with the magazine The Hindu, she explains how she has finally realised that everybody is the same, be it Indian, American or Chinese. Wow, that's cool. Corrugated iron wooden shacks, gated mansions next to XX, boys on motorbikes next to Maybachs. We've got backpacks next to cats from Kazakh, ex-convicts and diplomats, rappers and Russians who don't pay tax. These cards are stacked and this is out. Crack, rewind, put it back and bring it all back. Okay. It's just saying, like, I guess this is all the things we have here. But I think she's still saying we're all one and the same in some ways. Do you know what I mean? I think this is still going on to the point of like, yes, we've got all these different types of people, but we're all the same. You know, we're all human. Something like that. Freedom's just another word. Choose, nothing left to lose. That's cool. Very cool. Anyway, next one is called Lights.
I say bending, 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 I say.
When it's super trebly, I'm like, ow, oh, that's better. Turned up a bit again then.
Lights say bending, jumping, always move really fast. Colors emerging like box, have me in they grab. Rockin', rockin' in the car. Lights in the sky, got us talking, bumping us with the green colors, looking nice, yeah. Turn it up too loud, the lights will turn red. If you upstairs, you can hear it in the bed.
Definitely feels a little bit like a trip.
Keep my distance even though I shine. For me to tell you things, you need to be the right kind. Even though it's clear like a street sign, just to take a minute and take it all in. It's so important sometimes that I blow off steam. Got to get another sweater for my helicopter. People need to get them and put them in your pocket. You might need some later when you finally unlock it. Colors emerging like box, have me in the grass. We be rocking, rocking in the grass. Colors emerging like box, have me in the grass.
This one's actually really quite chill.
We be rocking in the grass. Lights on rings, cameras and tips, flashing lightning, loving when I sing. Headlights on for power in this city. All I wanna do. Lights are selected, original, I used to be a bad girl.
Now I'm even better.
I don't often Twitter, they still see me as a threat. I'm a counter to the counter. Put your money at the counter. I'm standing at the counter, say hi to my hunter. I can make them feel good. I'm running youth centers. I'm aiming for the center, sending light beams to sender. Lights they bending, jumping, always move really fast.
Wow.
Colors emerging like box, have me in their grasp. We be rocking in the grass.
Ooh. That is interesting. Oh. Wow. Wow, what a cool sound. It's like an alien. I can proper see that. I don't know if I'm going to go into detail because it's going to be complicated. I might try. All right, let's keep this short. But what that looked like was like a like a weird alien thing. But the alien, I'm already laughing. The alien, it was just like a body. Like, okay, it was made out of like goo, right? This blue goo. Okay, and this alien, there's a middle part, and it had like limbs, 4 limbs like this, and they're all the exact same. And it looked like, okay, imagine like a big hamster wheel, and it's like metal grated. So it's like a big hamster wheel fit for like a human, and it had like metal with holes in, you know what I mean? Like grated, whatever. I don't know how to explain that, but it had holes. And I could like picture this this weird jelly-like alien putting its it would like came through the vent, and it was looking down a slate, you know, a vent. And it was putting its arms through and then like touching the hamster wheel, and it was trying to put its hands in the holes, and it was all like it was like making it. Yeah, that I wish I didn't try and explain that one. That one was, I feel like that was weirder than the last one I explained massively. Basically, it's like putting your finger on like a fan as it goes around. It's like, or like putting a ruler in a fan. It's like, you know, we know what that would sound like. But it was just the imagery was odd. That was really odd imagery, actually. It wasn't odd to me. It's odd to explain, because like, how do you explain something that's like just, there's no reference, like, you know what I mean? There's no, it's just strange. So hard to explain. Anyway, it looked like a weird jelly alien coming down from the ceiling, touching a metal grated hamster wheel made for human size. And it looked like it was in a spaceship, like a white spaceship. Right, anyway, let's look into that song and talk some sense. Yeah, that one was interesting. It wasn't my favourite, but I was thinking throughout the song how like this album certainly does stand the test of time. Certainly does. It feels like this could have been brought out this year and no one would have been like, oh, this sounds really old. Apart from like a couple little tropes that sound like they're from like 2013, 2012, 2010, whatever. But that's what modern music's like now anyway. There's always so many tropes in music calling it. It's been like that forever, actually. You know what I mean? But especially at the moment, music does kind of call back to the early 2000s and, yeah, 2010s as well, I guess, which just wasn't even that long ago. Let's just go to the About section. Oh, okay, M.I.A. has said this about Lights. Well, actually, that song was written when I put out M.I.A, and I was touring it in my darkest days. It was literally dark because it was winter, and I was touring Scandinavian countries. You know, there's no sunlight. I had my 1-year-old baby. It was freezing. Oh my God, she toured with a little tiny baby. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know she had any children. Obviously, I didn't know anything about her, really. But that is... wow, how fun and cool would that be? Really difficult. Wow, she is Superwoman. It was freezing and like 3 feet of snow. It was not a happy time for me, and the realities of living out that M.I.A record were pretty dark. I was touring with Sleigh Bells, so we'd be put into like death metal clubs. You'd go to pee and all the graffiti on the door was like die, die, die. And I was just like, oh my God, I just want to like myself. Bless her. And you know what? It's not uncommon. Uncontent. It's not uncommon to feel depressive in countries where like it is dark for half the year. It's actually very common. It's actually a statistic of, I think it might be Greenland or Finland or whatever, that have like really high alcoholism and, you know, cyanide situations. You know what I mean? Unaliving of self. I could just hear shouting outside. It's so annoying. So it makes sense that it's called Lights as well. And then, yeah, she does say something about the Northern Lights in the song as well. That makes a lot of sense too. Okay, cool. I'll probably look into the lyrics properly in my own time. Right, we've got 3 songs left, and it's definitely getting on a bit now. So I'm going to try and hurry myself up a little bit. So if I don't go fully into the lyrics here, I apologise. But actually, it's interesting. The song after this one coming is called Sexodus, which is going to probably be like Exodus, right? I wonder. Right, anyway, and then the last one is a bonus track, which I'll listen to. But anyway, I'm just going to really try to get through them. No, it ain't right, let's go. I want to be able to just sit here and take forever, but I've got to make dinner.
Let me take the time to tell you. Already know what's on your mind.
She sounds great.
Understand I didn't commit crime, but you keep on thinking this in some other day that makes me feel I'm better off going on a trip in some other bitch that makes me want to leave and never
the way she said that.
what you want, come see me. I got bullet love for free. I got Apple in the taxi and I'll dip you down for free. I'll give you good licky licky
What?
We know it ain't right, but we do it anyway. To distant being your captive. New directions might need a little practice. I can make it a little less destructive. Pure picking guards up outside my shop. Get me with this war and it don't stop. What you want? Come see me. I got bullet love for free. I got Apple in the taxi and you'll drop you down for free.
I need that. I'd love a free taxi.
Good licky licky what? Licky lick. Good licky lick. We know it ain't right, but we do it anyway. We know it ain't right. We know it ain't right, but we do it anyway.
Yeah.
What you want? Come see me. I got bullet love for free. I got Apple in the taxi and I'll drop you down for free. Put the power on the leather, give it good licky licky what? But we do it anyway. We know it ain't right, but we do it anyway. We know it ain't right, but we do it anyway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we do it anyway.
Cool. Very cool. Right, and moving on to Sexodus. Actually, I imagine that was the last song of the proper album, and then these 2 are the deluxe tracks, right? It felt like the end of an album that I Know It Ain't Right. Leaving it on Lights would be kind of interesting because it's more of a depressing, sadder song. I will go to the About section, actually. Nothing really written. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go fully into it. I liked it, though. It was really cool. Right, let's do this.
Do you wanna come on the Sexodus? If you go swag back with us. No negative and I'm positive that I'm too deep. And switch your light on when we hit the sheets. Chilling
Let's not forget the makeup.
it out. Tell me what for.
Okay.
I left the graveyard singing feeling fancy. Bring you home with transparency. My blood type is no negative and I'm positive that nothing deep.
Feels like I'm listening to the same song. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but I don't know. I wonder what the changes will be. Maybe there are some changes, I've just not noticed them, considering it's my first listen. I don't know. Sounds like a helicopter.
Baby, you can have it all. Tell me what for. You wanna have it all.
That's
Tell
cool.
me what for.
Is that different? It sounds a bit different, but maybe I just don't remember. And it adds to the visual I got with them all like looking like they're on a mission. It feels like a helicopter's overhead, like a police helicopter looking for them. The way I had to say that really fast.
I know you want forever there. You could drink a mint tea by the Red Sea. Yeah, the sun and moon above.
definitely go back to Exodus and see if there's any difference. Maybe I'll check Genius now. The song's lyrics are exactly the same as Exodus. That's what it says. And the hook relates directly to the original hook on Lonely Star. Okay. Did I just listen to the same song again? I mean, I don't mind. Someone said this is tripping me out hearing The Weeknd in the background. I swear to God, I just genuinely don't think I even heard him. Ever. Not even once. I mean, the song. Oh yeah, okay, I guess a backing track, not his vocals. Interesting. Okay. That was, yeah, interesting that they just did, okay. Why have Exodus and Sexodus? Okay. Well, I did love that song. It's still one of my favourites. It's just so random that I heard it again. I suppose she just wanted one that said Sexodus and Exodus, meaning slightly different things, or, yeah, emphasising sexual liberation, I suppose. But anyway, let's do the last one, which is a bonus track, and it's called Like This.
I could give it to you like this, give it to you like that. Give it to you like this, give it to you like that. Go, got the key in my hole, got the secret, do you want more? Pick a home, pick a dough, pick a lock, pick a club, pick a phone, pick a show. Pick a hair, pick a curb, pick a car, pick a fuck.
Hey!
Watch me go in, watch me go in. I could give it to you like this, give it to you like that. I could give it to you like this, give it to you like that. Give it to you like this, give it to you like that. See me, they want more. What you see is what you get though. We're putting that smoke from the hydro. In the wall, where we put out what we get though. How we do it the same as the next roll. Pick a home, pick a lock, pick a door. Pick a club, pick a flow, pick a show. Watch me go in, watch me go in. I can give it to you like this, give it to you like that.
Hey!
Give it to you like that, give it to you like this, give it to you like that. I got the key, I got the secret, I got the secret, secret. Watch me go in, watch me go in, watch me go in. Give it to you like this, give it to you like that. Give it to you like this, give it to you like that.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this for a bonus track. Nice! Oh, sorry. Okay, we've got to the end of the album. I was just thinking, do I do the music videos? I mean, yes, it is a bit late. I just checked on my little one just to see if she's all right. I do that, obviously, throughout the video. Just made sure, again, no, like, you sure you're okay? Because normally I would have made dinner by now. But we also had a late breakfast, late lunch. So, you know, it's all good. And she's had millions of snacks. So it's all cool. She's fed. She's fed and she's okay. And I made sure. So I think we should do the music videos, actually, because I don't want to think of doing it another day. I'm in the mood now, you know what I mean? Like, I'm here now. Okay, let's do it. So if you do want to become a patron, then, you know, you can watch me watching the music videos. And I'm going to go do that. And then I'll come back and go through the track list and talk about, give a short synopsis of what I thought of the songs or whatever. So, yeah, anyway, to the music videos. Whew. Hello, back to YouTube. Yeah, just watched the 2 music videos. Super cool. Really cool, actually. But yeah, if you want to check me out, checking them out, then yeah, of course, do go become a patron. But yeah, super cool. Right, anyway, let's go through the track list quietly. Right, we had Karmageddon. Oh yeah, this was the one that brought it right out the gate and immediately was like, ooh. All about karma, of course. And then it had the home, which I thought was cool. Yeah, this was a sick one. Really short, but really cool. Then we had MATANGI MATANGI. So, oh yeah, this is what cool, naming all the different countries, and it felt like a rally for sure. Yes. Then we had Only One You, which I really liked as well. Again, all these first three songs really have that sort of trance meditation sound to it. You know, in between not sounding like that at all. Really cool, like that one. Warriors. You see, it had so much of that going on. Like, we kind of lost that throughout the album. Yeah, this one is the one that keeps going in and out of it being a trance, for real. Only One You was... Sorry, going back to Only One You. Yes. So cool. Okay, yeah, sorry. I was getting Only One You mixed with elements of Warriors, and then I realised, oh no, Warriors is the one that came in and out of the trance sort of thing. Yeah. Then we had Come Walk With Me. Yeah, this one was really cool. I love the melodies of this one. Really like them. And then it goes into that little bit. Oh yeah. Fun. Then we had aTENTion, which was really interesting, using tent in all the different rhyme schemes and so on, and it actually being about refugee camps. Really cool. Then we had Exodus, which is one of my favourites, of course. Something about it, just really like it. But now when I think about it, I'm like, it's not my top favourite. I think my top favourite, well, we'll get there. Then we have Bad Girls, which I already know, and it's just an absolutely freaking awesome, awesome song. Love it so much. Then we had Boom Skit, which was only a minute long, and it was like, this is the one that was like, yeah, I was about to say, with all like the racist bullying sort of stuff. Then we had Double Bubble Trouble, which I do definitely think is a favourite, especially that like little reggae moment. I'd love to hear her do more like reggae sounds like that, you know, and maybe she has. And then we had Y.A.L.A, which is like YOLO, but you always live again. Yeah, so good. This one really hit as well. Then we had Bring the Noize, which is another awesome one. Freedom, yeah, very cool. Yeah, just cool. Then we had Lights, which was a bit more about like feeling sad actually on tour, which is understandable. Yeah, very good. Then No It Ain't Right was a really good last song, I thought. Her voice is really pretty in this one actually. Then we had Sexodus, which is literally the same as Exodus. Very good. Then we had Like This as a bonus track, and I thought it was a really solid bonus track, and genuinely felt like a bonus track. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, well, yeah, that is it. Apart from my little blip at the start where I wasn't feeling very well, I feel like I definitely got better, didn't I? I kind of picked it up throughout, and yeah, I got better throughout for sure. But anyway, I have been filming for ages. It's going to be a really, really long one to edit for sure. I did a lot of talking in this one. Totally fine by me, but if it's not out like promptly, just realize it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do, and I'm fine with it, but I'm just saying it takes time, and I'm not going to push myself or pressure myself to be like fit to a date, because I was trying to do that and then it ended up being too much for me and making me really sad and not feel good at all. So now I'm just trying to take it easy. So I'm trying to go back and forth. I'm trying to take it easy, but it will be out and ready, and I'm excited for you to see it. Thank you so much for watching. Do become a patron, subscribe, like, all those lovely things, and I shall see you next time. Bye.